Hey everybody, it's your boy Kevin, your favorite Sky Striker simp, of course. Sky Striker was on stream, so we're gonna react to it. Maybe give some insight of Raye's decision making. Literally, Raye died. He's a very, 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 very good player. Also, Kenny Nguyen, also a very, very, very good player as well. I've actually played him in real life. I think my crowning achievement or one of the crowning achievements, right? Very memorable thing was drawing against them in a Sky Striker mirror match. Very, very exciting thing. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not that big of a fraud. But here we are, of course. We're going to talk about it, give you some insight, some decision making, and hopefully it is a good match worth talking about. Of course, please leave like, comments, all that fun stuff. You might see some fast forwarding. You might see some, double speed or something like that, which I'll adjust because there is some, dead time. Like we got to do some judge checks and all that stuff like that. So, just going to talk over it, right? Maybe get some pauses here and there. And keep in mind, this is a WCQ, which I believe is single elimination at the time, right? It's not 12 rounds of Swiss or whatever, so you might see some interesting choices in the main deck. Because if you lose, you're basically out. So you might play some power cards, maybe play some more consistency cards, be a little bit conservative, who knows, right? Get an extra turn, delaying the inevitable. So we see Kenny with Runick Fountain. Says he's playing Kashtira, but that's obviously not true. I don't think Kashtira plays Runick at all. We're going to see Fountain, then we're going to see Slumber, summoning probably Huggies. Yep. Huggies. Huggies you can discard to get a Fountain, but it looks like he doesn't need one. I'm going to summon it for protection purposes or rank 2. So we see Spright Blue being summoned. Spright Blue is going to be summoned. Then we see Spright Jet popping off. Raye's just going to total his dumbs. However, remember Sky Striker is a lot stronger going second anyway, so it's not that bad. As long as Kenny doesn't make too much of an impressive board, it's going to be okay. And we're going to see Gigantic Spright probably from Kenny. And we do. Gigantic Spright effect. Raye has the skill to have Ash. Oh, it should be clear, right? Raye, the player, not Raye, the card. Spright Starter is going to pop off. Maybe we'll see Spright Carrot or Red. And it looks like we got a good old Spright Red. Remember, that's the one that negates monster effects. So protect you from other handies or something like that at the moment. We see Spright Red come down. Or Carrots, excuse me. Then make a link 2 into IP Masquerena. And then Kenny has, I believe, 2 cards in hand. It'd be very interesting. Raye's going to draw for turn. Raye, the player, is going to draw for turn. I see Imperm Raye. I think Afterburns a multiple role. Multiple role is a very interesting card. Obviously, it got unbanned. Probably playing multiple copies of it. We see Imperm on good old Spright Carrot. So that means spells and traps are alive. Kenny lets it go. I mean, you have to, right? Don't take the bait so easily. You Raye, Afterburners, YOLO Desires. Or probably YOLO Desires. There's a probability of you banishing stuff. If you do initially, way lower. We see draw 2 Imperm. I see 2 purple cards. It looks like you banished pretty alright. See 2 Imperm. Well, man, it feels bad. So Imperning the, I believe it's the IP Masquerena. Right, so at least he can't do some shenanigans. But Afterburners target the red. Red's gonna go. Now Raye is gonna summon Raye. Enter battle phase, I believe. Holding the thing on the card, that means battle phase, right? Attacking the IP Masquerena, doing some damage. Tag out into green Raye, probably. Try to send a spell, maybe, right? If Raye had another spell, maybe you can also destroy the Runick Fountain. Have some business. Tough. Oh, Kenny's gonna chain Flashing Fire, I believe. Or no, he's gonna chain. Yes, Flashing Fire. That one destroys. Raye's gonna come back out. Raye the card. Not Raye the person. Gonna special summon into red Raye to add back Afterburners. That's gonna get negated by freezing curses. Fortunately, gonna shuffle back 2. Draw 2. Yep. Runick Fountain, man, so stupid. Either you have the out or you don't. That's why I think now, as a Sky Striker player in this format, I think it's really essential that you play back removal. You know, give yourself a chance rather than you just lose like one card like this. Or not lose, but you know what I mean? It's like annoying. Uh Raye did search for Engag. We're gonna see live twin or evil twin, live twin, whatever the hell it's called, right? The lolly. Blue lolly summons the other one of the other lollies. Not red one, Frost, right? They're gonna link off into big Kisiki, whatever it's called. Raymond is reading it. Impermanent that. Kinda have to. I mean, he can just chain negate with the Sprite carrot. Kinda have to honor it. Or like, you know, forcing things out, I guess. I know Raye still has a impermanent believe in hand. And the other card should be multiple roll. So they're gonna pop off, Kenny's gonna pop off. Is there any way for Raye to come back from this? I don't know. D-tip. Is there any response? No. Twiddle your thumbs, twiddle your thumbs, all you can really do. Oh wait, never mind, I'm stupid. He already used the imperm. So it should be Engag, a multiple roll. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Roll a shuffle. Bet your opponent. Don't be shy, ask. Alright, it's good for you and good for them, so they don't cheat. Chain. The destroy and banishing thrust and talents, RIP. Kenny's thinking hardcore. Still has not used his Runick Fountain effect yet. Shuffle back, unless I'm really dumb. I completely missed it. We're gonna go into Trouble Sunny. Yo, what are you doing? How are you doing at Y? Trouble Sunny. I've summoned back to 2. Looks like it's gonna pass the turn because remember battle phase skipped because of runic stuff. Right, it's gonna tribute into Green Raye. Okay, maybe he does have a bell. Or it doesn't matter. Banish top 2 desires. Oh my god, Harpy's Feather Duster. I'm gonna shuffle back 3. Or not shuffle, but put in, you know, prosperity. Basically prosperity effect. Then shuffle one more time. Draw 3. Looks like spell card, so reading. Reading's very important. Ray draws Baroda. Eh, not bad, right? You still kind of got outs, maybe. There's some the other one to draw a card. Yep. Uh, multiple roll. Multiple roll. Yogg. And Raye, basically most of his deck is gone at this point. So if Kenny just activates a couple of runic cards to banish off the deck is probably it. Maybe Raye can make a comeback. We shall see. We shall see. Another Engag. Oh, Engag. Yeah, kill. He had it. He searched it. I believe the last he got. Very fast. Remember, time is a factor in real life. Time is a factor in real life. Here they are shilling the new Engag alt art. Looks very pretty. Widow Anchors to steal. Thinking, I mean, he has so much, and nothing to really negate this part, but still. Yeah, it's like a runic destruction or something like that. Choice, multiple roll, and probably saving that for end phase. Red Raye effect, add back. That's gonna get negated and banished. We see Shiny Ash. Oh, shiny. Here they are showing Widow Anchor. What's the deal with Widow Anchor? So good. As long as Widow Anchor exists, Sky Striker will be okay, in my opinion. If like one or the other had to get banned and Gag or Widow Anchor, oh, please no Widow Anchor get banned. That's like the power card. I say it's one of the very few like guaranteed like gonna go through. Like the only real out for that is like cross out, but who's gonna cross out your Widow Anchor, right? Unless you're playing the mirror. Anyways, he's gonna go to access code. He debated a bunch of things. Kenny's just gonna Runick Dip, banish some cards, right? Widow Anchor. Oh, there you go. That's it. Shiny Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, it plays 2? Or is it just 1? You should play just 1. I believe it's 1. Everybody usually plays 1 Rosie O'Donnell because she's not that great. Compared to Raye, of course. The extra Monster Zone effect shenanigans is always great. The Ice Skull is going to start popping off. Throwing that. Should be able to attribute it. Or whatever. For like this, protection. Unless they're going judge ruling on that. It says you can't respond, but that's after the destruction resolves, I believe. Yes, popping off. Kind of like branded loss, right? And Ash, like you can technically still Ash branded fusion because it negates the effect, not necessarily negate the activation, whatever. Like loopholes, You use a children's card game, by the way. Some of my voice sounds tired, but a little bit. We're gonna reset some stuff with multiple roll. I mean, I don't think it matters, right? Raye got nothing. That 3-pass turn, that's it. Deck out. RIP. Alright, we'll skip forward a little bit. Kenny takes game 1. Congratulations to him. Now siding. So, kick hands. Yugioh Friendship. Sorry for the noise in the background. So Kenny's gonna go first. I've been telling him you go first, buddy. Pray that you draw the outs. Break the board. And at the same time, psychologically, shouldn't overextend just in case, right? Unless you can put up like 60 gates or something. Right? So they're just gonna pop off. Kenny's just gonna pop off. Spright blue, Spright jet. Make rank. Gigantic Spright, right? Get that out. Yeah. Does he have to? Oh, he has Harpies. I saw that Raye. Is it worth it to Harpy the Runick? Absolutely. No hesitation. So, we're gonna see good old Carrot come out. Jet. Search for a starter. We see Runick. Looks like Freezing Curses. Ditch that. Starter. That Fountain. Or add Fountain Hand, sorry. Fountain Hand. Going into Link 2. F Masquerena. That off into the Live Twin. He has 3 cards in hand, one of which we know is Fountain. We're gonna go spell. Now nothing. Like, alright, I guess. Delayed inevitable, right? Here's Fountain. Keep in mind, time is also a factor. Got 15. Well, I think they have extra time, right? Of all the rulings and stuff, but I see Raigeki and Harpies. Oh, interesting, right? For you. So what do you do? Rhoda for Raye. Search for Raye. Remember, you gotta bait out the carrot. Carrot says no to any spell or trap. An IP Masquerena. And maybe a Poppy Woppy. We'll see. I don't know. Raigeki. See, Kenny has to honor it with the red. Carrot, sorry. It's so confusing because like it looks red, but it's called carrot. The other one's orange, but it's red. Confusing, right? I don't know. Sorry, cat. Sorry guys. I only play Sky Striker. You know me. It's the Hayate, Yuzuku. It's too much. Blue Raye, Green Raye. You're gonna see Harpies 1 for 1. Totally worth it because that's basically the entire deck revolves around that right there. We're gonna see Raye and Rosie O'Donnell come out. Kenny's just basically a sitting duck at this point, unless you got some handies in there. And Ski to search for the other live twin. The live twin gets bopped. You gotta pay up first. Tag that one, yep. So go into Green Raye probably, yeah. Attack directly. Remember, this is a 1900 defense. Sending in Guy, playing extra greedy. Because why not? I mean, they got like 2 cards. Red Raye. Go into Zeke. Now, you're probably wondering, Kevin, why did Raye go into Zeke instead of, say, Azalea? Because that just came out, right? The reason why you go into Zeke is because if you think about it, remember that Azalea can also pop any other card, right? So like back row or whatever. Zeke's purpose, for the most part, is just monsters, right? So if you had to choose between Zeke or Azalea in this particular situation, you would probably just banish it for a turn and take care of it anyways. I know maybe Kenny might have another level 2 or rank 2 or something like that and get like a free negate for Carrot. But remember, situationally and against the deck that Kenny is playing, which is like Runick, right? Runick Fountain. You might want to save that Azalea for that Runick Fountain. You never know, right? Or another back row or something like that that might come up. So that's probably why Raye chose to do Azalea. I mean, I choose Zeke instead of Azalea. At least that's what I think. Right? And Gag into multiple roll. Just playing Danger Cell. Right? Because remember that Kenny has a clear board right now, so like evenly, Lightning Storm, Harpies, anything's possible. Well, Harpies live anytime, but you know what I mean? Remember, when you side in, you gotta imagine what your opponent will probably side against you too. Keep that in mind. You see Blue Raye? That knows Lightning Storm. And all the Cosmic Cyclones are stacked together. When you see Shizuku Shuffle, classic example right there. We see that's Linkage. Last turn, Bestial, Magma, whatever. Search for Druid Swarm. Banishing Raye, it's not that bad, right? Don't feel too bad. Competent players, I feel like, will probably know how to play around that and just ignore your monster. Harpies, feels bad. Jinxed it. Raye's thinking he's gonna steal and chain Linkage to Blue Raye. Now you have some options, right, with Red Raye. You can either attack multiple roll or the Gag. Right, adds back Gag. That's also another play I really like with Linkage. Say you have like protection with Yellow Raye or whatever, and then end phase you can also search for Blue Raye. So you had another Linkage, we just chain it to search for another Gag, right? So it's just past turn. Whole deck basically crumbles without Runick Fountain. Right, Garrett comes back, but basically has no value aside from being a body, I guess. Multiple roll. Gag, search for. Looks like Widow Anchor. You can draw another card. Do some more shenanigans. Widow Anchor Steel, yep. For battle, attack them directly. Or whatever amount of life points. Remember, life points don't really matter until they do. So now Kenny is down to, looks like 2 cards. Gonna send it off, multi rolls back. Remember, he has a Druid Swarm, keep that in mind. We know that's one of them, the other's mystery. A little nerd rape going on in my room right now, but set 1. I believe it's the impermanent. Reset 2. There we go. Fish run guy. Last turn. Looks like a blue card. Evil Twin. Impermanent. Call it a day. Druid Swarm. Vanishing Rose O'Donnell. Now he can go into probably a Link 2 or something. Go, blue, Link 2. That's gonna send that one. And Chain Widow. At least steal it or something so it doesn't pop off, right? Gonna come back. Fine. Now Raye has a ton of options. But it's not looking too good for Kenny. The easiest way to get game right now and Gaga to like afterburners, right? Afterburners pop. Keep it simple. Ready for Widow Anchor, sure. That's another option too. Steal. Gaga into Raye. Because remember, he still has a back row. If Kenny has like a Runick card or something like that, he can just chain and then protect himself for like one more turn. And that might I don't think that's enough, but still. You know what I mean? Raye. He has afterburners in hand. I think he could have just popped that. But yeah. That's an option. I guess the thinking is that maybe he can negate deal and then he can be able to special summon another Kisuki whatever, right? But I don't believe he has one in his graveyard. So, oh, there you go, see? And he's gonna have protection for one turn. Buy some time, right? Look at this. Counting down. Sending off multiple roll. So yeah, I think the other option Raye could have done is just send something off like you don't need with multiple rolls, so then Kenny can't respond, and so he either has to shotgun the Runick whatever to special summon from extra deck or whatever, right? The past turn is probably Ash. Red Ray attacks, yep. And Kage, and that's probably it. And they're gonna side for game 3. Oof. Raye. I think that's the only maybe thing that was very interesting. I mean, it worked out clearly, but time is a little bit of a factor. Going for afterburners, maybe could have sent off something with multiple roll instead, so Kenny can't respond and then save some time. I don't know. Kenny lost, so going to game 3, he's probably more than likely going to go first and try to like set up a board or something like that, and then force Raye to attack him, and then has to react towards Kenny. But we're gonna go game 3. There we go. The Kenny's electing to go first. Very interesting to see how some people lay out their cards ready for luck. Maybe it's like a pick or oh, of course, Fountain. Love Runick Fountain. Okay. One the Lolly Evil Twins, the blue one. Search for it. There it is. Near the top. Shuffle. One of thing that adds a live twin, so another blue one. What else? Okay, so we see Tippy. Tipper, shout out Marth. Smash. For banishing afterburners off the top. Searching for, I believe it's dispelling, right? But it doesn't matter. I think he's just gonna activate it to special summon monster from extra deck, right? Probably Huggies or something. So there's Huggies. So chain links, kitchen, blue lolly. Search for another fountain. Yeah, just in case Raye like destroys it, then Kenny can't play. So go, shuffle back 2, draw 2. Not shuffle. I should say put it at the bottom. Of course I have it. Going to rank 2. Probably Gigantic Spright again. Yes. Gigantic Spright. Back. Raye has the skill to have Ash. Thinking. Link off. 2. Red live twin, special summon, blah blah blah. Probably blue live twin. Blue live twin, special summon the other one. Draw a card. Going to link 4 probably. Oh, or never mind. Going to red one. Again. Pass turn. Raye. He has Cyclone. Cyclone target fountain. Oh. Yeah, RIP. You gotta pay 1,000, so time. Woodwanker's gonna negate that. Raye effect. Attack. Green Raye attack. And Rosie O'Donnell probably. If he does, that means he probably has Linkage. Yep, Linkage in hand. Attack again. 15. Kage activated. And Green Raye. Just summon Red Raye probably. Add back to Linkage. And that's pretty close. And then I don't know if there's any way Kenny can do damage to at least make up the difference of life points. Right? Because he's down to 2 cards, one of which we know is Fountain Mystery card. And I believe another Mystery card. Oh, well, he has like 50 cards in his hand, so maybe. But still, it doesn't do too much damage, right? As you saw both times, Kenny won through like, or one time. Yep, and that's it. Yeah, can't do enough damage. That's the unfortunate part for the Runick Live Twin. Like, if it was a longer grind game, they'd probably have a chance, right? But when it comes to time, like time's clicking down or something like that, doesn't do as much damage as what Sky Striker could, at least through poking and all that, right? Because they're basically very, very different decks overall. At least their playstyle, in my opinion. But yeah, congratulations to Raye. Literally, Raye. Raye won. Right? They both won. Shout out to Kenny too. Put up a good fight. Just unfortunate. I don't know if things would have been different if that one play I just mentioned were afterburners, right? Because, for example, let's say if Raye did use the afterburners line and then destroy both the back row and the live twin, right? Raye and then attack contribute is 3k, and Kenny was at 29 under life points. So that means at the time, let me check. So I believe they were like right here. Where was the time? So like at this moment, maybe they had like another couple minutes, right? So there. So maybe like 4 minutes. If he ended game right there, that means, see how long did it overall take? So that took like 2 minutes off the clock, right? Give or take. About 2 minutes. That entire turn or whatever. So 2 minutes. Meaning that for game 3, they said they gave an extra, well, give or take 6 minutes, right? Maybe give an extra 6 minutes, I'm assuming. So yeah, 6 minutes, so another 2, 8. 2 minutes. I don't know if that's enough for Kenny to mount a comeback, right? He had like 60 cards in hand. Is that enough to do damage to Raye, or at least make up the difference? I don't know. But things happen, right? So anyways, congratulations to Raye. I have no idea how he ended up doing, but you know, supporting him. I mean, I believe he also won the Master Duel YCS, or qualified for it or something like that, and I believe he said he was doing this for fun, which, wow, that's the skill. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. Maybe I gave you some insight at least to how a Master Sky Striker player would play against Runick Spright Life Twin thing. Yeah, just draw me out against Runick Fountain. They're probably good. Because Kenny in game 2 and 3 didn't really open, I think, super duper optimal, you know? It was just like 1 or 2 negates. I think we've seen a lot of more oppressive like Runick Spright boards, right? Especially Master Duel. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you all channel members. See you guys around. La-di-da-di-doo. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and support me, please.